Hello, what's up people, the internet, iamflip here, and welcome back to some Lightyear Frontier. It's been a while since I've streamed this game. You know, I've been busy with a whole bunch of things, from Uma to No Man's Sky to Dune. Lots of really neat stuff going on, and not to mention I'm also currently recording stuff for Persona 5R, so that's interesting. Also, this game just updated today, this with new stuff. Oh wow. You see that? That looks real nice. This icon, I'm actually seeing this for the first time. This looks cool. Love that. Anyway, oh yeah, we have a decorative pillow thingamajiggy now, which is good because I need to build this silly house. Give me a second. All right, talk to Diane. Should I have done that?
Oh, you're gonna make an old lady cry.
Yada yada yada. Will you help me find the Easter Bunny? Sure, Bar. Are we really calling it that? We could workshop the name some other time. Still glad to have you on board.
I do think so.
So Diane is now fully moved in, and oh, she could trade for some eggs. That's pretty nice. Trade one egg for another egg. She also has a sanctuary thingamajiggy now, which is really nice because I don't have enough room. And we still have like one more. The hell is this thing?
Bye now. Why, look who it is.
Anyway, as you can see, I got plenty of animals here, and these animals are very happy, and they're giving me nice, delicious materials. But I know that there's more kinds out there that I would really love to get. But right now, this will do. And yeah, she's now fully moved in, and gonna have some nice fun. Let me see, how's this? Oh, I also need to take care of this. So, the goal for today, I want to be able to show you exactly what I've been working on. Now, even though that I've been streaming a whole bunch of other things and been working behind the scenes with Persona 5R, I've been playing this game too, and it's a bit of admittedly, there is a little bit of a slog in regards to laying down concrete road, or asphalt, I should say, asphalt roads. But the result has been ultimately brilliant. I can't pull it off. Well, I mean, I could show it off right now. You can't do it with a trailer quite yet. Anyway, let me show you exactly what I've been working on by giving you a tour. Here's the road. Controls are still finicky as usual. Real car physics, I guess. Real car momentum. So the game has gone through quite a bit of tiny beta updates. Like, this road used to be, you used to need steel bars to make, along with the super concrete. That's no longer the case now. You can now just use iron, which isn't bad, but you still need to travel for some iron. And, well, let's just say, at least beforehand, you'd have no choice but to go along this kind of route in order to obtain some iron. And even then, you can't really hold chunks. It's really difficult to hold chunks because trailers don't really do well off-road. Very. I pretty much yeah. But you can see this road now, that this road has taken quite a while for me to lay down. and it isn't entirely perfect. Like if there's one there's one concerning criticism about this road laying and stuff. It follows the contours of the ground, which is good and bad. Good where you need it, bad for segments like this where the road isn't where the road is a little too too close to the matching to the contours of the land, which creates hills. And unfortunately, because this game is pretty realistic-ish in terms of physics, you could send yourself flying into those. You could send yourself flying, which is very, very bad. They said that they updated this. Oh. Oh no! These are chunks now? Dear God, they're chunks now. Great. Oh no, now I need to hold these back too. Darn it. Well, now I know. I didn't realize they did this, but they certainly did. But now I no longer have to like... Yeah, I could just do that now. It's all like one big stick. And then according to patch notes, just released today, apparently they're like, okay, so it's going to be in like segments of 3. And it's going to grow one segment every day. So like, okay, you know what? That makes sense. I guess that makes sense. So yeah, I'm not sure how I want to be able to. So the road does need some fixing, but look at this. This is very nice. This is admittedly very nice to see. I think they added some more ore nodes around here too, which is pretty cool. And then there's also this too. Silver deposits. And they've also sort of fixed the fact that this is that these at a full stack they should only be dropping 3 and not more than that. Because there were problems with them spawning more than one, and because they spawned more than one, they were all like trapped. And so when you hit the thing, stuff went flying everywhere and damaged your mech a lot. That was a bit of a problem too, but that's now been resolved. Now, unfortunately, you can only still warp home when you're not carrying anything or when you're not attached to anything. So there is still that very significant problem. Oh yeah, by the way, apparently you could recycle these now. You just need to press R. Not that one. There you go. Ta-da! Goodie. Alright. I'm going to deposit that thing over there. How are you doing? Rab oil. Oh, rab oil is no longer a work in progress. Nice. Okay. Okay, and then the silver ore. So, yes, it's taken me a while to lay down the roads because I can only do segments at a time while still, working on my farm and stuff. Speaking of that, the layout hasn't changed, but what has changed is the capabilities that I could do. So now I could just do this in one go, just like that. So yeah, that's fun. And also, I did reorganize my buildings stuff here. So as you can see, this is a little bit more cleaner. And now there is an oil presser for every single thing, including for possibly future content. Oh, no, not really. It's just Zapper Twig. So yeah, you got Zapper Twig stuff here now. And as you can see here, a shed for every single thing, along with this thing as well. This thing, I'm hoping they'd be able to do something about it, because there's no way I'd be willing to build a roof up that high to be able to cover this thing. That is ridiculous. Astoundingly ridiculous. If it was something like this, this would be a lot. This would make more sense, honestly. So it's a little bit, it's a little iffy, and you know, I sent that kind of feedback in already. Also, by the way, how am I doing with this? Well, I only have 4 milestones left. Yay. However, it is getting far more difficult to fulfill these. Absolutely more difficult. Oh, hey, I could do that. By the way, you probably have noticed the notes on the upper right. I mean, that's just for, I mean, you can see the crop rotation notes stuff. It's very useful. Very useful to have that kind of thing around. Alright, we could do one more. We could definitely do one more. Ah, really? Fine. Hey, what would happen if I fall asleep while this is going on? Power limit increased. Hooray. Anyway. Day 153. Yes. I don't know when was the last time. I don't know what day it was the last time I streamed this game. But I know I've progressed. Oh god, it's stormy today. That's bad. Storm means there is a very bad chance for some nasty tornadoes, and I don't want to deal with tornadoes right now. So we're not going to deal with tornadoes right now. Instead, I see we got these 6 fields to deal with, and they're looking very nice. Oh yeah, I don't know if I actually showed this as well. The fact that I could do this now in one go. Very nice. Saves a lot of time. The problem is, it becomes very apparent that these things don't really pick up anything. Which is absurd, because that's what real harvesting machines do. They pick up the crops. This doesn't do that, which is, that doesn't make any sense. The entire time, what's picking these up is really just their proximity to the mech, which is a little wonky. I really wish they could like change that, because that makes no sense to me. Anyway. Let me see, 75, 130, 76, also 130, Ravage, also 130. Put these away. Also, hold on a second. I am itchy as hell. Okay. Ugh. All right, so that's not the only thing we have to deal with. There's also this bit too. So this is all because I have these notes for a reason, so that I can know which fields to put in stuff for high yields, and it's been working wonders. Absolutely, because now I could get these done shorter. I could get some achievements done a lot sooner, which is the important thing. The only problem so far, realistically, is the fact that this is very uneven. By uneven, I mean there's only 7 crops available in the game right now. And as you can tell, well, I know the notes said there's 9, but no, sorry, 8. There's 8 available crops. 9 is listed because I grabbed that from a guide. But in reality, coal vine is actually missing. There's no way to obtain coal vine at this time. So that's lovely. All right, so honey bottle, loomberry, and zapper twig. Okay. So honey bottle 80, so 120. Loom bloom 60, so unfortunately we need 140. Zapper twig 62, that's pretty bad, so we need 140. Okay. Also, give me 1 second. Okay, get back. All right, so we got these fields running. We got the seeds running. We got the fields going. Like I said, it's stormy, so I do not want to risk taking. I definitely don't want to risk any storms wrecking this stuff right now. So instead, I have a much better idea. Now, I actually do need to plan a route here, because I definitely want to be able to establish a road from here, from my base, over to the Hexagon Valley. And I want to be able to do it in the most efficient I want to be able to do it in a way that's most efficient. So I've been going through like several routes, seeing what is the most ideal. Ow. That ain't it. That is not it. So like this particular area. Oh God, I don't have my thing up. What the hell? So like, I want to be able to go through here instead. I mean, I'm going to have to establish a road down to this part so that I could actually start clearing this and by clearing this, I mean transport the trees from this area to Oh my god, what are you doing? So here you are. Now we just need to go this way. Wow. So, I mean, we have to deal with this hill too somehow. And then going through here. Hello, I'm blind. Hello, oh god. Why is there overgrowth here? I thought I got rid of it. So, yeah, you can see that there's flaws here. But genuinely, I want to be able to establish a road. Because, I mean, as much as I would love to establish another base elsewhere, like, it seems very inconvenient in some sense. Like having to, because you can only warp to one base when you're not once a day. And I don't even know if that applies to per base or just, you know, only actually truly once per day. And then there's the other concern is that, you know, there's also the concern that because there doesn't seem to be any way of easily transferring items from one base to another, not unless you build a road. But that takes time that I obviously rather spend on farming or growing things, you know? So it just doesn't, it seems really counterproductive to me unless there's a way to be able to cut down the time traveling to another base and all that stuff. That's my major, or maybe find a way to share inventory between one base and another. That would actually cut down on travel time too, so that I could just go to one base if I need materials for something. I'll do that. Anyway, I'm here because there's a storm and I don't want to deal with tornadoes. So instead, we're going to go into this mysterious building. And maybe I'll find something good. Probably not. All players are required to proceed. Yeah. Oh god, what happened to... Wait a minute, I know this. Well, I'm pretty sure I knew this. This was the end. This was the final area from a long time ago. I remember this. And now it feels like they sort of butchered this place, so it's not really that special anymore. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, that was scary. I don't like doing that. Also, for some weird reason, it's still raining in here. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be intended. Wow. All right, I need to get up. I've absolutely... I'm... oh, God. What the hell? All right, fine. I'm going to have to go here because apparently I'm tripping into things. Point of interest. Chamber filled with living quarters. Crammed the population of a small city into one place. Doesn't look like anyone's home. No, you're right. Nobody's home. Everyone's dead. Pretty much everyone's dead. Okay. I mean, this place had a really amazing ending. I don't know how they're handling this now. Like, this place doesn't... This place is crafted very well. For story stuff, but now that they changed the story around, I don't know what they've done. It doesn't seem that special anymore. Oh, careful now. Man, I remember. I remember I have to go through insane amount of puzzles. Computer's still on, but you have no idea how to operate it. You can start mashing random buttons. You don't want to risk initiating an inexplicable self-destruct sequence. Oh, come on. These computer servers are likely filled with invaluable records. You make a note to send a tip to society in case they want to check this out. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Also, I can't find the last artifact again. Remember where they used to have, there was a puzzle here? Gigantic puzzle. That's gone too. So this, man, this sucks. Not gonna lie, this really sucks. So elaborate, and it was really significant over the... Yeah, so now it's just not that great. They're just really unfortunate. And like I said, I can't find where the last artifact is. Good job, me. This happened last time too. Ow. No secrets here. No secrets here either. So I pretty much found everything I could find. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. And this bridge was collapsed when you tried to get back, and that's how the game showed you how you could do water hovering, which I don't even know if that's around. So yeah, this genuinely sucks. You recognize the holograms, the live updating map of the surface. It appears the vault's designated digitally monitored the outside world. That much is true, yes. So I'll be honest, it's, man, such a big place and there's just nothing. I really hope they expand on this area because it's just so unfortunate that there's nothing here except to find artifacts. Okay, it seemed like time paused outside of this place, which I could appreciate. At least I could appreciate that. Oh yeah, there is like you can't, and there's no way to enter this area. This actually is locked down, so there's nothing you could do here. Very unfortunate, I'll say. Also, I assume you're gonna have to hold these two, right? I'm gonna have to fix myself up after this. Excuse me. In fact, I wonder if traveling here is going to be a nightmare. Like, I have to establish a base here. I don't have a choice. The only problem with establishing a base here is, how in the hell am I supposed to, like... I mean, this is a lot of room, sure, but there's no water here. And there's enemies everywhere. I mean, that's no excuse. The enemies are no excuse when I could just, like, yeah. I mean, for all this vast land, how am I supposed to get water? I'm guessing this would be the only option then, using those geysers over there. Still not very ideal, though. Oh, and all the coal is here too. I mean, I know I need coal. Lol. Haha! Oh, right, tornado. Okay, that's a very good time for me. Good time for me to go home now. Okay, bye. Screw that. See, I told you there's a storm. Whenever there's a storm, there's a tornado, and tornadoes make everything a lot more hectic. And I don't want to deal with that right now. Too much of a headache to deal with that stuff. Okay. Let's see. So we got time to plant things at least. Which now calls into why I needed these notes on the upper left in the first place. So, take 200 of those. 200 of those. $200 of those. So wheat, for high yield, I need phosphoric soil. Basically this thing. All right, for polyberries, High yield needs nitrogenic. And of course, Ravage needs potastic soil. So now you can see the problem here. This should be the same kind of unique fielding. So potastic, phosphoric, and nitrogenic. The problem is this. Yeah, potastic and nitrogenic, but not but not phosphoric. The phosphoric is supposed to be the coal vine, but the coal vine's not in the game yet. So until that time comes, I need to find an alternative. Like, I don't know. I guess more Ravage. Or yeah, I don't know, man. That's the big problem, really. That is the biggest problem. Also, what do you mean there you go. Okay. Honey bottle. Bloom. Zapper is the most annoying one. Most annoying crop. Because for some reason that takes forever to grow. I don't know why. It's a honey bottle, needs nitrogenic. Oh, no, don't do that. Phosphoric. I know. The Zapper twig requires phosphoric soil. And last but not least, Loom Bloom needs potastic soil for high yield. There you go. We're done. Easy. Now, how am I doing for because these have been very nice to have because they last super long. But I need to make more I need to make more raspberry oil. All right, so okay, so tomorrow is gonna be drizzly. No wind, no storm, no tornado. So I should be able to show off the really good stuff. All right. Oh, wait. I need to go repair things. First and foremost. As you can see here, the legs are a little bit bad. Okay. All good. So I would expect this to be good. Yeah, it's just these three. Okay. Like, unfortunately, wheat and chromize share the same crop kind, a nitrogenic. So it's a bit of a problem. Okay. Let me do some farming here. Like, oh my goodness, I'm getting like, it's really silly that I'm getting mutated. It's my only resort for now. Okay. Okay. So that's settled. Okay, so wheat, let's see, 75, we need 130. Carrots, 79. 130. And finally, chroma is mutated. The 59 that we need is 150. Okay. So here. Carrots. And mutated chromize. Okay. Well, that's done and over with. All right, so next I have to go feed all my farm animals.
That mean?
Okay, seriously, how's it cramped? Hello?
Mysterious is what it is.
How in the absolute hell is this place cramped to you? I don't understand. How is this place cramped? What are you guys doing?
Let me think.
Why are you getting stuck? I swear, you people are a little bit silly. Make no sense. This one still needs 1 day to hatch. And that's still good. Alright, this still has some energy left. That's good. Alright, at some point I'll, you know, find a way to deal with this somehow. I'll find a way. Okay. Alright. Okay, now give me one moment. Need to blow my net. Yeah. Let me, yeah, be right back. Okay. Hello. Back. Sorry about that. I had to take care of some stuff. Okay, so we're currently trying to do this. I think I could do a few more launches before I show off what I could do with the trailers. Let's see here. Wow, I could actually fulfill this. No way. Boom. I think I have one more. Yep, I have one more. So, perfect. Let's get these honey bottles out. And just like that, milestone reached. Trailblazer mode 2, farm area size upgrade. Look at the water efficiency 3, armor 3, thruster strength 2, silo 2, what? Furnace level 2, what? Oh, what is, oh man, are you kidding me? Farm amount upgrade, wow. Lum twig oil, field harvester MK3. Wow, just look at this stuff. This is what I need the most right now. I know, yeah, dude. Yeah, there is no milestones after this. This is pretty much the last one that I could do. Oh man, what is this? Yeah. But as for what what this unlocked, yeah, you can see here. I'm very intrigued about the silo level 2 one. Let's see how bad it is. Oh, it looks okay. So it has some steel things in it. Interesting. It is going to be a pain to replace all of this though. And the worst part is that I don't need it currently. Like for stone is even stone is still halfway and I'm not really in any need to replace it. So yeah. All right, anyway, we got those upgrades dealt with, but now it's time to show you I know it's a little finicky how this connects, but we'll figure that out later. So you recall that I drove all the way to the iron ore site very easily. Now, but that's just when I wasn't carrying any trailers. Now this gets a little bit different. The idea of deploying all these roads is just for these trailers, because these trailers they don't do off-road at all, and it's actually very slow and painful to carry them across this way without roads. So, and time is precious. You can't waste any time just you know, have to lug this around for like all day, because you don't have all day, which means extra trips if you need to retrieve this stuff. So that's the real challenge. That's why you need to put this road. Now, as I've said before, they follow the contours of the road a little bit too closely unless you find a way to unless you elevate the road, which isn't that necessary sometimes. And because things don't smooth out very well, you're going to see what would happen when these trailers deal with bumpy roads. I'm going to tell you right now, I've had it happen to me once. It was terrible. Absolutely awful. And yeah. So anyway, we're following this road. We're following this road here very easily, very fast. And following this road too, by the way, like driving on the roads actually does help you conserve fuel. It really does. It really does. But I only observed this the most all, with the Trailblazer mode and stuff. I'm not sure if that applies with other transportation modes. I'm not sure. We'll see. How are we doing here? Doing good? Okay. So as you can see here, I managed to get here pretty fast, but the problemo is that I need to get back. So yeah, I have to slow down here. Oh, okay, I already grew back. Nice. Okay, so... Whoa, what the fuck? Wait a second. I don't think that was supposed to happen, actually. What? Okay, yeah, that was definitely not supposed to happen. What the hell? I'm very concerned now. What the fuck? Okay, I thought they said they fixed it. They did not fix it. Oh god, they did not fix it. Oh boy. I'm going to have to send a bug report then. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Anyway, all of these are full now, so now it is a little bit slow getting up the hills. This is actually faster, so I'm gonna do it like this first. So you actually want to be able to avoid making steep slopes. That's definitely something you need to handle and plan around, which I appreciate, because if you want to be able to travel with these things around, like, you actually have to be a civil engineer. Key to that, you know, civil engineer dude on Twitter? No, on YouTube. Like, I think you would definitely appreciate something like this. In terms of setting up roads, I actually want to see how you do with this. I want to see him try this. He could definitely, he probably could plan out or plan and deploy a road better than me. No doubt. Okay, so man, isn't it nice with these roads? Even these two trailers are pretty heavy already, so it's nice that I could outrun the enemies, which, by the way, I've cleansed that area. Wait, have I cleansed that area? I don't remember, actually. Oh well, that's okay, it doesn't matter. All right, so here's the really contentious part. When I said you're supposed to try and plan around and make sure that you don't make roads that are stupid, that part that I just passed a few seconds ago, I actually crashed there once. That was really bad. And in here, it's a very fast downhill, and you could see the trailers. They're rocking back and forth like that, swaying to and fro like that. You don't want that, because they could come loose. This is something that you're trying to avoid when making these roads in the first place, because they're going to do that off-road. You don't want that happening on the road. So yeah, that's a thing that's happening, sure. Okay. So yeah, long story short, I need to find a way to fix some of these roads so that they don't become hilly, but in reality, just freaking slow down like any other like roads in real life. Just freaking slow down, dude. All right, I'll have to deal with that some other time, because I need to deploy some seeds. Okay, that's plus that plus. Okay, so as you can see, the problem here, you got nitrogenic, potassic. So unfortunately, that's not good. Fortunately, I don't have to spend too much time deploying seeds, because I could just do this. Easy. Alright, so chromize is nitrogenic, so we're just going to make more mutations, I guess. Voila. Alright, there's still enough time. Also, they're called iron chunks now. That's cool. And now its mineral crusher is no longer work in progress. By the way, there's this roof here you could see now. Neato. Ah, don't do that. I have to remember not to right click. Right click bad. But yeah, this is really nice and useful. I like it. All right. Also, you can see this thing has been beaten up so badly. Dear God. Okay. Alrighty. So while that's going on, and day 155, hurrah. Thick fog. I don't see how. Oh God. Okay, that is kind of thick, actually. I don't think I've experienced thick fog yet. It's interesting. That's for sure. All right, let's deal with this high yield stuff. Dude. Okay. Got that done. Okay. Good here. So now let's see, 69. Nice. But also requires that much. A 63. Also 140. 59. What the hell? Strangely low amounts. All right. I really should build another like thing here somewhere. I should really build this, honestly. And then... Okay. Need to make more iron frames. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Then, this seems very silly, but...
That's interesting.
Wow. Okay, so what I'm intending to do is grabbing this, put this here. This one, refill this. And finally, let's put this. So there you go. That is what I was intending to do. Pretty much. That's all I wanted to do here. Okay, by the way, egg. Rocks.
What could that mean?
Also, I should probably, like, I need to pet my animals. Pet, pet, pet. Also, let's put another golden egg. Okay, I think that's it.
How do you do?
That's all that I need to deal with. So this one, I need to recharge these. All right, so all these should be, oh, I missed one. Okay, very good. So what's Kramu? Oh god. An efficient fuel source that requires much more expensive ingredients. Yikes. Actually, yikes. Okay. All right, that's done. Okay, so I definitely need to make more stuff in general. This one is Ravage. This one is Karut. This one is Honey Bottle. This one is Loom Bloom. This one is Chrome Eyes. And this one is Zapper Twig. See, isn't this powerful? It is. We're gonna deploy that. Okay. All right, doing well so far here. And I need to refill these. All right, that's done. Okay, we're good. We're Gucci. Nothing else here. Ow. Now we can make some steel. We can make some iron. Proper iron. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this. Absolutely. Now that I have time to do this, I'll show you the process of how I have to go about making roads and stuff. So you only need a little bit of that. Unfortunately, that's a little too much. Okay. I mean, at least making concrete isn't that hard. Also, oh boy. I'm gonna have to make that at some point. Oh yeah. Snowmaker floodlight. Snowmaker floodlight thing made. Hold on a second. What do you mean it's solar dehydrator? What the heck? I do not remember that, actually. Hello? Hold on. Because yeah, we have this compost box, sure. Current's biomatter fertilizer, yeah. Excuse me, sorry. Oil presser 2, seed extractor 2. I mean, furnace 2, yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that at some point. What solar dehydrator are you talking about, game? What? Oh, a large object palette, lol. Strange signpost, okay. Plant ladder, very nice. Small pillow stack, or a yarn bowl, or some nice trophies. Floodlights. Huh, okay. Pot stack. So this one's not clearing properly. Neither is this. All right, fine. Anyway. Now, how do I make a road? Not too hard. First, we start with... Oh yeah, I forgot that the trash compactor's here too. Right. So what we need to do is we need to make a road end. Make it whatever elevation you want, doesn't matter. And we're gonna go as far as we can. Actually, it's better to visualize it like this. So here's the problem. You see that it's blocked. We have to clear these rocks out first. Yes, I know I'm over encumbered. That's fine. Not gonna worry about that. Okay. Now we could start nice and slow. We could start like here. We're just gonna walk up this hill slowly. Slowly. There is a length limit. I'll let you know that right now. And there you go. That's your road. Very easy to make a road. Very, very easy. And you can see where the road ends. So now, so we need to continue. So there shouldn't be obstacles in the way, aka none of this stuff here. Okay. So there is one variation of the road that has barriers. No, I wouldn't do that one quite yet. Also, no choice. We need to clear these out. So remember I mapped out like a visual-ish route. Okay, so see, there is a limit here. Like that. As you can see, this is already a pretty long road. But, oh boy, we're gonna have to go a lot longer than that. A whole lot longer. So the railings, this I really would just use for if I need to elevate the road, or if I want to really ensure that I do not want to get off road for any reason, which can happen. Okay. This will be the last road that I deploy because it's already late. Okay, so definitely want to be mindful of the kind of road you want to deploy. As you can see, yeah. And then we're just gonna test this, make sure it's all nice. Ta-da! Huzzah! So we're gonna put that there for now. Put this here for now. I believe I had polyberries. No. Now we just need to deploy these things. Okay. So once again, wheat needs phosphoric soil. Polyberry needs nitrogenic. And potassic goes to the rabbage. Okay, that should be it. Cool. Apparently adding roads somehow added things. That's weird. Maybe we should add floodlights too. Alright, what are we looking at today? Foggy. Alright, not bad. Not as froggy as last time. Okay. Fortunately, this is all we have to work on. It's just some wheat. Okay. We got 67 wheat. 67 wheat. Yes. All right, we're good. Done with those errands. Now. Okay. Okay, we're Gucci. We're Gucci. Wait, there's little Floofy and Blonky. What? That's Barney. Oh, there you go. Now that should be everything. Okay. Alright. Alright, so let's dump this off into here. Oh yeah, forgot. Merchant's still around. Sometimes I could get good deals, sometimes. Unfortunately, today isn't one of those times. So that's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Okay. Now, how much concrete? Okay, concrete. I don't have that much. Not that hard to make, though. Okay. Ah. Now my eyes are feeling tired. Oh, God. Unfortunate. Okay. Also, I may need to pause again. Just a moment. Hello, I'm back. All right. So, let's go continue building out that road and see how far we could get and all that lovely stuff. So let me see. We still need to make some nice iron. You don't need to bring that much iron. Oh! Okay. So while this one's running, let's go get the road over here. Actually, let's see. Lights. Oh darn! I need batteries. Oh jeez. Fine, we'll just do this in the meantime, I guess. Ah. Eh. Another worldly vase. Ow. I'm not gonna worry too much about it right now. Alright, so we got this nice road so far. So far looking good. And we want to go all the way here. Or technically, I could show you this right now actually. We could go off the road here, believe it or not. Make it even shorter. It's a little more difficult that way, but it can work. Yeah, it definitely can work. All right, so what we need to do here . I have to be very mindful because there's that ore spot over there that I don't want to mess with too much. Okay, actually, you know what? I need to clear these out first. No choice. So we're gonna gather all these up. Yes, I know we're over encumbered, it's fine. Put these over here, away from harm's way. All right, now we can make a road that goes all the way here. And there you go. Honestly, wish I had a more gentler curve, but that's what I have to do. Now, the key thing is driving a slope all the way down there. So I want to make sure that this is clear. Dump it over there. Now, admittedly, those nodes are just inconsequential, so let's not worry about that. So here we can finally attach this silly thing. Putting it over here. No. Now, and so you can see here, too tight. I know, it's a little too tight. So the intent is to make a nice gentle slope like that. Oh, hold on. I need to clear that out. Make something like this. All right. Boom. Sorry, I need to kick you. I had to do that. Sorry. So now, the aim is to get something over there. Now we could go back to the regular road. And if I could stop getting annoyed, or there's all these things here. Very annoying. Very annoying. Oi, get out of my way. All of you, scoot out. Okay, I'm hoping the road is clear now for me to do this. Okay. Oh my god, I swear to god, you stupid friggin' animals, damn. Oh, this is such a pain. It's genuinely a pain. Okay. Because we need to go around, we need to go through there. There you go. Oh yeah, it doesn't damage the road. See? Told you. All right, let's see how this road is now. See a very nice gentle slope. Now again, I don't like that curve, but we'll, yeah, that's fine. There you go. Ta-da! We did it. All right. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff for me to deposit here. Excuse me. Okay. And last but not least, I got the wheat. Ta-da! Okay, so basically this is I think this is where I end things for this series, for this particular update. I don't think there's anything else for me to show you, realistically, because we've explored all of. I explored showing you different farm setups. We experimented with that. We've shown all the animals here. We've expanded all of the silos. We've revamped all of this, showing you of the loom, the oil presser 2, the new grinder 2, and here there will be furnace level 2 stuff here eventually. I've shown you what the trailers, the mineral crusher, the sawmill, the roads. It's really nice and innovative stuff that you could definitely expect when these features come out of beta. But there's still a lot of work to be done for this game. The game is still, the new field is really empty. There's still a new area, new crops that needs to be put up. The areas need to be fleshed out, more milestones. There's a lot. But for what it's worth, I've already sunk so many hours into this game already. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I hope, so yeah, I'm going to end the unless there is something new that I probably missed out on. I mean, there's the other milestone, but it's going to take forever to get to that milestone, and you've already seen what's on that milestone. It's not too different. So yeah, I think that pretty much ends the beta. It will come out. These features will come out soon. It looks like they're getting really fleshed out now. Stuff is no longer work in progress, but actually nearly done. And yeah. So thank you for watching. If you do like what you see, do follow me on Twitch, on YouTube, on Blue Sky, anything else that's on my link tree. For now, I definitely am going to be moving forward with with a slew of other games that I have in mind that I'm still currently doing. And don't forget, I still have oh, is all this stuff ready? Oh god, all this stuff is ready. Oh, that's gonna take all day to deal with. Anyway, and yeah, not to mention I still have P5R that I am working on behind the scenes, so that's gonna be fun too. So thank you for watching. This has been iamflip. If you do like what you see, do follow me on Twitch, on YouTube, on Blue Sky, and anything else that's on my link tree or on the description, the video below. And this game will return at some point. I don't know when, but we got plenty of other games to play and stream, so I hope you look forward to all of those. Until next time, which is Friday, which is the Unity Cup, the UMA Unity Cup stuff. That's going to be fun. Anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time, peace and take care for now.